Welcome to the Sports Show. The theme this week is football, and more specifically charity football. We're going to talk to two very special guests who join me in the studio today to talk about a very important upcoming game taking place in the community. Welcome to the Sports Show.
Thank you.
Okay. Khoyrul Shaheed, you're from Human Relief Foundation, which was established in 1991, just after the 1990 World Cup.
Wow.
1991 was an important year for British football. My memory of 1991 is the FA Cup final and the semi-final, when Paul Gascoigne took that free kick to beat David Seaman in the semi-final at Wembley, and also in the final when he poleaxed Gary Charles, which eventually put an end to his career. Now, Human Relief Foundation was established in the very same year. What does this charity do?
Oh, we've been there for the last 25 years, alhamdulillah. And it started from Iraq, the Gulf War. A few brothers came from Iraq to London, and then they wanted to do something back home. And from that, we are now working over 30 countries.
Wow, 30 countries, all over the world?
All over the world.
And are you restricted to who you work with, or do you work with everyone?
Charity is not restricted. Charity is for everyone.
The reason why we came here, obviously I've got two guests with me here today. Abdal here with me here today as well. We are going to play a charity game at the end of this month. You can provide the details and dates further on. But why is charity important when it comes to playing football, or vice versa?
I mean, first of all, the game's going to be at the end of the month, 30th of April. Most likely to be around the Mile End Leisure Centre.
Is this an exhibition game?
It's an exhibition game. It's players that have played, well-known players that have played in the community for years. Some who are not playing anymore are coming back to play. Some who are still playing, and some who just going to come and take part because they're they want to be part of this a great cause. Now it should be an exciting game. As you can see with any football, whether you're playing competitive, veterans, or any football, it's always competitive, so it's going to be a good match.
And Shaheed, tell me again, have you got a particular cause that this match is taking place for?
Yes, for two causes, inshallah. One is water well, and another is cataract operation.
So, not only are these people coming together to play football and have a fun day out as well, but there is a cause involved, and there's going to be money raised for a specific cause as well.
Yes.
Well, in this case, two causes.
Two important causes. One is to give sight to people. Another is to give people a chance to drink safe water.
Safe water.
Yes.
Now, typically, I have to ask you this question. How much does a water well cost?
It depends where you are. We do it in Bangladesh, Pakistan, Ghana, Sri Lanka, Kenya. In Bangladesh, it depends which area you are doing it. It starts from £250 for water well, and for one cataract operation is £30.
£30.
That's right.
That's very, very good prices there.
Yes, I mean £30. We pay our mobile bill every month, £30. But with that £30, we can give someone a lifetime chance to see the world.
Abdal, how are the teammates preparing? What's the format for the day?
Yeah, it's going to be a seven-side match, one-off match, and the players who are involved are very excited because some of them haven't played together for a while, so it will be reuniting the community that they used to play before. So that will be competitive in itself. But again, as Shaheed has already said, it's for a good cause.
Yes.
And we're all there with the focus to enjoy and play the match, but also to raise as much money as we can for two, very, very important causes of, providing clean water and giving someone the eyesight back.
Do you think it's going to be a competitive day, despite the fact that this is for a charitable effort? Abdal has already mentioned that there are players there who've been playing for decades.
Yes.
There are friends here coming together as well. I don't think it's going to be very charitable on the football pitch.
For 90 minutes it might not be, but it will be a very enjoyable day for us who are involved, also for our family members. We have also invited lots of VIP from Tower Hamlets, and it will be a good day out for family.
For anybody wishing to donate online, the link for the Just Giving page is www.justgiving.com/HRF football. That's www.justgiving.com/HRF football. Now, why did you all get together and choose football?
It's a common sport. Everyone plays it, and it attracts. Football is a sport that attracts. We've got the Euros coming up as well, so there's going to be hype. England last week done very, very well, and they're playing again tonight, so hopefully they can bring some of that effort from last week this week. So, there's a buzz about the football at the moment, especially around the England team, and the Euros coming. And, into our hamlets, football is the biggest sport.
Yeah, and I think sports bring everyone together. That's another unique thing about sports.
I think that's the most important thing. Shaheed has just mentioned that now as well.
Yeah.
Sport, it has the ability to unite people.
Yes, absolutely.
Like not many other mediums.
No.
At all. Right, just going back to the football again now. I need to pin you down on the preparation side of it. How are the teams preparing? Are they just going to go out on the day, no warm-up and play some dazzling football? Or is there some training taking place?
Tell us how your team is getting ready.
I can speak for the team I'm playing for only. But, like I said, the players who are still playing, some of the players are still playing, some of the players who keep themselves fit but not playing football, and some guys who haven't played for a year, 2, 3 years. So they're going to need a little bit of preparation and get the rust and the cobwebs out. So I'm sure within themselves there'll be closed doors training somewhere, and they'll be preparing well.
Very closed doors, if you ask me.
Yeah.
And Shaheed, you're not getting away as easily as that as well. Little Bird has told me that you are one of the managers.
Oh yeah, unfortunately.
So, what is your master game plan for the day?
Well, I'm not giving you my plan away, but
it's just between us. Nobody else. It's just.
I think it will be a good day, as I said. It will be fun. It will be fun. What do you think, Abdal? Yeah.
Well, I'm sure when the players are playing, they'll play and give 100%.
Yeah.
But like I said, at the end of the day, we're there with the object of raising.
Is to help. Yeah.
Spoken like a true politician there.
Yes.
As well. And you've chosen your captains as well.
I believe so, but I'll let the managers tell you who they are.
Okay.
Yes, we'll tell you on that day.
On the day as well. Okay. In terms of going forward with Human Relief Foundation as well, you're involved vastly in the community. Both of you are involved in the community. Abdal, we as a trio have run for Human Relief Foundation in the Bupa 10,000 before as well. Shaheed, you've organised.
You've done Scaffold Pike, Snowdon.
So I've done all three actually.
Yeah.
I believe in the charity.
Yeah.
So I believe in the people who work in the charity, and that's why I've had no qualms about fundraising for the charity because of the tasks that have been arranged and the fundraising targets. They've been quite manageable, and also the causes. Causes that have been quite diverse but very close to people's hearts as well. What other plans have you got in terms of your charitable initiatives for this year?
Well, we're doing Bupa again, us three again, isn't it?
Me as well.
Yeah, 30th of May, which is Bank Holiday Monday. As you know, I've been to Jordan twice last year. I'm going again this year. I'm also doing Wall of China, Great Wall of China later.
It's very interesting. Let me just stop you there and explore that a little bit more. Abdal, are you going on that one by any chance?
No.
Is this your first time that you'll be going to China?
Yes, for charity.
For charity?
Yes.
Well, so you've been before?
I've been to Jordan before.
You've been to Jordan before?
Yeah. We got 70,000 refugees that we look after in border of Syria and Jordan.
And that's in the refugee camps?
In the refugee camp.
And what does obviously, I know what you do.
Yeah.
For the benefit of our viewers, could you tell us what you do? Because you go there for about a week at a time, don't you?
One exciting for me at the moment and for HRF is we've been given a land by United Nations to build a school especially for children, and that gives me the biggest joy working for Human Relief Foundation. Yes, every charity are doing fantastic job, but this is the unique one, and that is a land given by United Nations to build a school for refugees.
What an amazing piece of news
that is. Absolutely amazing for me and everyone that involved with Human Relief Foundation. And
going on to the Great Wall of China, how is that?
There's 30 of us. There's 30 of us. People. Yeah, from London, from Tower Hamlet, there's 7 of us.
All escaped the mental asylum.
And from Birmingham, Manchester, and Bradford. All together, there's 20, 22. At the end, it will be about 25, but 20 is fully confirmed.
So I think as part of my community responsibility, it's very important for me to make contact with His Excellency at the Chinese embassy, just to warn them of these nutters running loose in Peking and Beijing sometime this year. Now, Abdal, you've been preparing for the Bupa 10,000 House preparations coming along? And what cause are you running for?
Again, it's for raising money for water wells across various countries, as Shaheed has already said. Last year we raised a good amount of money, and we managed to get quite a few wells last year. So hopefully we can build on that this year. You know, we take water for granted sometimes.
Yep.
It's a very simple element of life that everyone needs, and it's very easy to provide to a community that's remote somewhere in a village. And one well can, you know, serve for many years, and it's £250. So guys, check the Facebook page and make sure you donate.
That's www.justgiving.com/HRF football. Now, Shaheed, if somebody wanted to get in touch with you at Human Relief, because you're doing constant activities all the time, whether it's this month or next month or 6 months' time, how can somebody get in touch with you?
Well, they always can get in touch with me personally or www.hrf.org.uk. That's our website, Human Relief Foundation. You know, you can just type HRF and that will be enough.
That should be enough.
That should be enough.
Anything else? Any last words? Any advice for anybody who's wishing to follow in your footsteps? Both of you.
I mean, it's always good to do some charity work, whether you're young and old. And as you will see, if you come to this the match, there will be 3 generations of players playing together. You know, there'll be players that I watched playing while I was growing up, and they'll be playing in this match. One of them is Mdad. And there'll be players who are a lot younger who are still playing. And, you know, it'll be 3 generations playing together and uniting that. And it's important that the older generation help the younger generation see that it's not just going out and playing, but there is an element of, you know, we have to take responsibility for our community, we have to take responsibility for situations around the world, and the little bit that we can do always helps. It may seem little now, but, you know, in a couple of years' time, you know, you've given water, or you've given a sight to someone or a few hundred people. So, you know, it seems small now, but the end product is big.
On that note, I must talk to you off air about this vacant captaincy role as well.
Yes.
But we'll do that off air as well. Lastly, Shaheed, any advice from you for our viewers?
All I will say, what I say every day is do something amazing. You know, make a difference.
Thank you very much. Football and charity are nothing new, whether it's David Beckham playing football for UNICEF or Mark Noble's testimonial, where a large part of the proceeds went to Richard House Children's Hospice. It is nothing new. This is a community event. It's taking place on the 30th of April in Tower Hamlets. You can keep in touch via the Facebook page. You can keep in touch with us directly as well. And if you would like to make a donation, please do so. Remember, it only takes £25 to £30 for the gift of sight. A lot of us spend this amount of money on a meal, whether it's at lunchtime or in the evening. For £25 to £30, you can make an amazing difference. You can provide the gift of sight and help restore someone's seeing. If you ask a blind person what is the most valuable thing in the world, they will say sight. Similarly, the group and the teams that are also collecting for water wells, Abdal and Shaheed, have constantly talked about the importance of water, something which we take for granted every single day, something which we waste. It's hideous how much water we waste on a daily basis. We have fellow human beings all around the world which Human Relief Foundation work with who have to walk miles and miles to try and gain access to clean and free water. If you would like to support this charitable cause, please visit the Just Giving page, www.justgiving.com/HRF football. Thank you for watching The Sports Show.